Hello ladies and gentlemen, Scared204 here bringing you another Minecraft Star Wars vehicle tutorial. In this tutorial we'll be going ahead and building the AT-RT, more specifically known as the All Terrain Recon Transport. It is also known as the Republic Scout Walker. This was a model of Recon Walker used mainly during the Clone Wars by the Advanced Recon Force troopers. It was the precursor to both the All Terrain Defense Pod and the All Terrain Scout Transport. During the Galactic Civil War, these walkers were adopted by both the Galactic Empire, who used stormtroopers to man the vehicles, and the Alliance to restore the Republic, who upgraded them to compete with the advancements of the Empire. The AT-RTs were usually used for a variety of missions, including ground support, police support, civil defense, and post-battle cleanup efforts. They occasionally took up positions on the front lines of ground battles when difficult terrain prevented the use of larger vehicles. Overall, this is a pretty iconic vehicle from Star Wars, I would say. I've always really loved this little thing. I honestly think that this thing would be like super fun to actually like drive around and ride on. But overall, it's just a really cool thing. And I think the most memorable, real scene from the Clone Wars with this thing is when Mace Windu and his, battalion of troopers are pinned down basically on a mountainside, and they use these to rush positions where the CIS have some AATs locked down and stuff, and use these to absolutely wreak havoc. But overall, it's just a really cool vehicle and a very iconic one, to say the very least. It's a pretty nice, easy, simple build. Looks pretty cool. I'm really happy with the way it came out. It's got a lot of nice details on it, and I'm just overall really happy with the way it looks. One cool thing also you could do is, if you want to do it for different divisions, 501st and stuff, you could easily swap out the green wool, or the green stained clay here for wool blocks or anything like that to kind of change the color. Kind of like the squadron, designation and stuff like that too, which is also a cool feature with it and everything like that. Anyways, let's go ahead and take a look at the AT-RT, and of course we'll move into the tutorial once we're done. So starting off with, you have the blaster gun on the back here, which is just a very simple laser cannon mounted on the front. You have the seat here, obviously where the driver would sit. Some radio antennas as well on the back here. It looked like almost it had like these little pouches or storage compartments on the side here for obviously the scout trooper to put, maybe rations or, binoculars, stuff like that they would need, any kind of scout trooper would need. You have, just the chassis here for it, and the legs themselves, which kind of come down like that. And overall, that's pretty much the AT-RT. I mean, it's a very nice, simplistic build, that's for sure. But definitely looks really cool, and I'm really happy with the way it came out. Anyways, let's go ahead and move into the tutorial. We're going to go ahead and probably build most of it on camera. I'm not exactly sure how exactly I'm going to do this, but we'll go along and see how it goes. Anyways, let's go ahead and move into the tutorial. Alright guys, so we're going to kind of do this by layer kind of basis in a way, but we're also going to do multiple layers in one go at some points, mainly involving the legs. But anyways, let's go ahead and get started for our first layer, layer 1. This could be setting up the basically the feet here for the walker. So very simply, we're going to go ahead and start off by placing down 2 stone slabs, just like this. Once you have that done, coming off whatever stone slab, basically whatever direction you want this AT-RT facing, which is going to be that direction there, we're going to place down an upside down stone brick stair, just like that. Once you have that finished, we then want to go ahead and place down a stone brick stair facing this direction, right behind that upside down stair like that. After that, on the back of this stair, we're going to place down a stone brick stair, just like that, continuing on. And then we just want to place down a stone half slab coming off the back of this stone upside down stair. After that's complete, we then want to take our stone slabs. We're going to place down 1 and 2 on the side here, just like that on it, to kind of complete our first foot. The other foot on the other side, of course, is going to be the same thing. So we're going to leave a space of 1 here, and we're just going to build the same thing we just built just over here to the other side. So again, upside down stair here, stone brick stair like this, stone brick stair like that on the back, and a stone brick half slab on the back of that stair. And then we just want to place down 2 stone slabs like that on the sides of those stone brick upside down stairs again to make the feet here for the walker. With that complete, that's going to do it for layer 1. With that, let's go ahead and move on to layers 2, 3, and 4. We're going to do those all in one go. They're pretty simple, and we'll go ahead and continue on. Anyways, let's move on to layers 2 through 4. Alright guys, so go ahead and move on to layers 2 through 4. For these layers, we're going to go ahead and start off by placing down an iron trapdoor on top of this stone brick stair here. Also, same thing here on the other side. We then want to place down a cobblestone wall on this stone brick stair here on both sides. We want to go ahead and go up and add an angle here from this cobblestone wall right here. Same thing again on both sides here. We're going to place down a chiseled stone brick block with a stone button on the sides here, like that. On the bottom of this chiseled stone brick block, we're going to place down a lever flicked toward the cobblestone wall. Same thing over here on this side as well. On top of these chiseled blocks, we're then going to place down a lever like this on both sides, like that. Coming off the lever, we're going to place down a cobblestone wall on both sides, so you get something that kind of looks like that for the legs. Now, once you have that complete, we want to go ahead and go one block basically forward from these cobblestone walls. We're going to skip that space. We're going to place down a stone brick top slab here on both sides, just like that. You can see we have a space of 1 in between the cobblestone wall and the stone brick top slab. Now, we have this row of 3 here in between these stone brick top slabs. We're going to go ahead and go to the very center space right here. We're going to place down a stone brick top slab. So you should have a stone brick top slab on either side, a space of 1 on both sides, and the stone brick top slab there in the center. Now, coming off that stone brick top slab, we're going to go ahead and skip a space of 1, and then we're going to place down 1, 2, and 3 iron trapdoors coming off of it, off that space like that. So you can see here, we have our stone brick top slabs here. You have your middle stone brick top slab. There's a space of 1 left open, and then we have 3 iron trapdoors going toward the front. Once you have that complete, that is going to do it for a layer, basically layers 2 for 4. With that, let's move on to layer 5. Alright guys, so moving on to layer 5. For layer 5, what we want to do to go ahead and get started is we're going to go ahead and place down a stone slab block on this center iron trapdoor right here. So a stone slab block like that. We then want to place down a stone brick stair directly behind it. So you have something that looks just like that, followed by a skeleton skull coming off the front of the stair. With that complete, we're then going to go ahead and grab ourselves a end rod. We're going to place down 1 and 2 end rods coming off that stone slab full block, or just stone slab block like that. After we have that complete, we're going to place down a polished andesite block on top of the stone brick top slab. We then want to place down a stone brick upside down stair like this on both sides of the polished andesite block, so coming off of it like that. And then on the sides here for the joints on top of the stone brick top slab, we're going to place down a green, or it's a lime hardened stained clay block. If you guys want to change the color for it, you guys can obviously feel free to do so. And we're just going to place this stone button on both sides like that. Also, coming off the front here, for the front side here of this block, they're going to place down a skeleton skull like that on both sides. Going back from those lime stained clay blocks, we're going to place down a cobblestone wall on both sides, followed by a chiseled stone brick block on both sides as well. After that's complete, we want to go ahead and go on the inside here. We're going to go to these cobblestone walls. We're going to place down a skeleton skull coming off of each one of those on the inside, followed by a stone brick top slab coming off this polished andesite block there in the center. With that complete, that's going to do it for layer 5. With that, let's go ahead and move on to layer 6. Alright guys, so moving on to layer 6. For layer 6, we want to go ahead and place down a cyan hardened stained clay block on top of this stone brick stair here. So you can see it's got a gray color to it. We're then going to place down a stone button coming off the front here of this full block. We then want to place down a cobblestone wall on either side of this cyan clay block. Behind, or basically coming off this cyan stained clay block toward the rear of the ATRT, we're going to place down a stone brick upside down stair, followed by a stone brick upside down quarter stair on both sides of it, like that. After that's complete, in the middle here, we're going to place down a cyan hardened stained clay block like this, followed by a stone button on both sides of it. We then want to place down a chiseled stone brick block, followed by a skeleton skull on both sides of it. We're then going to place down another cyan hardened stained clay block with a ladder on both sides, and then we just want to place down a stone brick upside down stair coming off that cyan stained clay block. Lastly, we just want to go ahead and go to these lime green hardened stained clay blocks. We're going to place down a stone brick slab on top of them on both sides like that. Once you guys have that complete, that's going to do it for layer 6, and with that, let's go ahead and move on to layer 7. Alright guys, so moving on to layer 7. For layer 7, we're going to place down a polished andesite block on top of this cyan stained clay block, followed by a cobblestone wall on both sides of it. After we have that done, we're going to take our lime hardened stained clay. We're going to place down a row of 3 directly behind these blocks like that. With that complete, we then want to go ahead and place down a polished andesite block here, come off the center, lime green hardened stained clay block, followed by a stone brick upside down stair on both sides of it. We then want to place down a stone brick top slab with a sign on both sides of it, like so. And then we're going to place down a, I believe this is just a row of 2 of polished andesite. So we have 1 and 2 polished andesite blocks going back. Now, coming off these polished andesite blocks, we're going to grab ourselves cyan hardened stained clay. We're going to place down a row of 2 on both sides coming off those polished andesite blocks, followed by stone buttons as well on the sides here of these cyan stained clay blocks. Once you guys have that all done, that's going to do it for layer 7. With that, let's go ahead and move on to layer 8. Alright guys, move on to layer 8. For layer 8, we're going to go ahead and start off with placing down a stone brick slab on top of this polished andesite block. We then want to place down a lime green hardened stained clay block after it, followed by a skeleton skull on both sides at about a 45-ish degree angle. After that, we're then going to place down a polished andesite block, going back from this green hardened stained clay block like that, followed by a cobblestone wall on both sides of it. We're then going to place down a nether brick stair, followed by another brick half slab going back, and then a stone brick stair like this on the back. On the left side of the stone brick stair, we're going to place down a skeleton skull. And at this point right here, that's going to do it for layer 8. And with that, we'll move on to our last 5 layers here. We have layers 9, 10, 11, and 12. Basically putting the antenna on top and, you know, the little top portion here. And once we have that done, that's going to pretty much do it for this build. Anyways, let's go ahead and move on to our last final layers. Alright guys, so move on to our last final layers. Again, this is layers 9 through 12. For these layers, we're going to start off by taking a cobblestone stair. We're going to place it down on top of this polished andesite block right here. On the back of this cobblestone stair, we're going to place down a wither skeleton skull, followed by an end rod on both sides of it like that. Lastly, we just want to go ahead and go to the back here on top of this stone brick stair. We're going to place down 1, 2, and 3 end rods going up like that. And over here on the left side, we're going to go ahead and go to this skeleton skull and place down 1, 2, 3, and 4 iron bars going up just like that for, again, our little radio antennas. Once we have that all complete, that's going to do it for the my design for the Republic All Terrain Recon Transport, known as the ATRT. Hopefully you guys did enjoy this tutorial and are able to put it to good use. If you guys do end up using this design, I do ask that you guys give me proper credit for it. This main thing from a sign of the build, link to my channel or this video. If this does appear in any social media sites, as long as you guys give me credit for it, you're free to use it for whatever projects you guys are working on. Other than that, guys, hope you guys do enjoy the build, and I will see you guys, you know, with my next tutorial, of course, which is going to be Star Wars, continuing with this Star Wars themed month, and everything like that. Anyways, guys, thank you guys for watching. As always, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. This has been Garrett204, and I'll see you guys next time.